Yo.
Yo. Just getting some links set up. Shot out. How's everything?
Everything's cool. Doing well. Doing the same thing. Just getting the link sent out to everybody.
What up, Willow? What up, Zoe?
So, fellas.
Get up, both you up here as speakers here in a minute.
Just a little sidebar really quick. I really want to track down the guy who created that beat. That way I can get those stems because I feel like my producer could chop that shit up and make like a crazy hip hop, like throw some bass in there, maybe some more hi-hats, like just, you know what I'm saying? Like go crazy with it.
Most definitely. Yeah, I don't know where homie's at. I have no clue.
I sent bro a DM like a month and a half ago, but never heard back.
You might have abandoned the NFT Pianist Twitter account. Did you shoot him a DM on both Twitter and Discord, or just one or the other?
It was just on Discord, bro. I didn't know his Twitter when I first hit him up.
All right, I can send it to you. I think it's NFT Pianist. Obviously all one word.
I would fuck with that heavy.
I think he's Jizzy G on his Discord.
Yeah, it's something like that, bro.
Yeah.
I honestly forget.
He'll definitely. I mean, if he sees it, he'll definitely get back to you. I mean, I spent time like on the phone with the dude and like going back and forth with beats and talking. Super cool. So he must just not be getting them.
Word. Yeah, like I said, I'm down. I really want to write a song and like get something done, but I I want to be able to take the beat and like use the stems and like mix it properly and not just kind of, it's no, like with the beat that I have now, just like the plain MP3, it's really no different than me just like downloading a beat from YouTube and trying to like, it's almost like what I do with the customs, dude. It's like I have to take an already pre-produced, piece of work and then like alter it almost in a way, and it makes it a little bit more difficult. So
yeah, no doubt. We need that summer anthem. We need that summer anthem for FMV
bro,
coming
I'm
out.
ready for it too. Best believe.
Playing that shit at the farmers markets and whatnot. I can see it.
Right, for sure. What up, Jacob? What up, Art?
I'll keep it super family friendly too. Like no cursing, no like derogatory type statement type shit. So
I was
we
hoping
can
you could
play in
go
front
like
of kids and moms and stuff.
I was hoping you go like a 6'9" approach.
I
Yeah,
mean, yo,
tell them don't monocrop.
Bitch, monocrop, get it. You know, something like that.
Right.
I'm dead. Oh my god.
No, we want more of that Russ vibe that you got.
Now you
You
guys heard
already know,
6ix9ine
bro.
went bankrupt. That shit sucks.
I seen something today. I was on Snapchat and them like story things that try to get your attention to get you to click on them and watch something for 5 minutes. It says something about 6ix9ine and his clout was gone and something about losing money and all kind of shit. But I just ignored it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, basically, I mean, homie was the type where obviously you heard his situation. He was like basically used by those dudes as like a pawn in the industry, and then his like time kind of came to an end. His record deal is done. He made all the albums. He's done. So it was just kind of like washed. Like he's officially washed up, which is like it sucks.
I seen some shit the other week. It was a post. Somebody was talking about him. I don't know if it was like academics or somebody on one of them hip hop shows asked a question to him about 6ix9ine, and bro was like, "Bro, 6ix9ine's broke. Like that dude just hit me up the other day asking for some gas money. This, that, the third." And I was like, "Yo, like." As quick as it comes is as quick as it can go, and if you ain't being real about your shit, like you said, he got caught up in something that he shouldn't have been really caught up in, but that's also his own
6ix9ine
fault
was
for
just trying to
even
do
being
industry
there.
numbers. That was his big thing. He
He was
said
a
like he
plant,
was just
bro.
trying to do industry numbers. And he
100%.
did. Like he did super well with that, but it was just he got caught up in that fucking, you can't beat me. I'm undefeated. Oh, fucking this many weeks straight on top. Blah blah. Billboard charts. Like, and then again, like I said, you can only do that for so long, and then after a while, you disappear. Like Fetty Wap did that, but he did it way more gracefully. He wasn't a dick. He just released all of his good content like way too quick. Released all of his good songs in 1 year and then disappeared. It was like, damn, guys, you should have done that slower. You know what I'm saying? If you release all your information all your information, all of your music and all of your content super early, then you don't have anything to ride off of, especially if you're not continuing to make music. I was just like remember that with Fetty Wap, such a banger year, and then just fell off. But anyway, hopefully the filler conversation brings some more people in. Appreciate everybody tuning in who is here though.
Yeah, yo,
Charlie
I want to
Crypto.
make sure, not to interrupt you, Grateful. I want to make sure that if Braven's down, if he wants to come up and talk for a minute or two, he was asking me in the DMs a little bit about the FMV YouTube and like spaces and stuff like that. So definitely want to see what's up there.
Yeah, for sure. We can talk about whatever. I'm always down to chop it up, talk
Yeah.
ideas and everything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Braven, if you want to, we'll invite you to speak and ask questions before we get into a couple things and wait for some more people to get in here.
Yeah, hopefully we see a few more people.
Yo, I appreciate you guys sharing that link with me today too. I didn't get to check out that video yet, the gardening 101, but I have no idea where to even start. So I feel like that's going to be a really good resource for me to use as far as just understanding like the steps and like what I need to get as far as like the tools and the resources and the things I need for in my greenhouse.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that lady shows you everything, how to build a soil bed. You can buy like organic soil. Like you can get like kind of the closest to soil that you would build yourself. So obviously it's a little bit more expensive to do it yourself. Is a little bit more cost effective, but at the same time you have to like when you're building soil, you have to build like a lot. You know what I mean? You can't just build like a little bit. So I don't know. There's trade offs, but yeah, that lady she shows you how to build a soil bed, how to plant seeds and get them working. She shows how to do like trellising for like taller plants and things like that, keeping them straight and you know keeping them away from one another so they don't pollinate or do whatever. But yeah, the lady it's an old video. It's like 7 years old, but the lady seemed like pretty knowledgeable. And I sat there and watched her and listened to her talk. And honestly, the greenhouse that she has, it looks like it's the same model that you have, which is ironic
That's
and funny.
awesome,
So
bro. That's so
yeah,
sick. I was so
yeah,
stoked when like I first saw it Like, obviously, when me and my girl moved in here, it was July. So at that point in time, I wasn't even in the CCC. I didn't know any of you guys. Hadn't heard of the FMV. I'm pretty sure that shit probably wasn't even public information at that point because I know that you guys launched on August 31st. So when I first seen it though, I knew, I was like, yo, this is sick. Like I want to learn how to use this thing. So when FMV kind of just like fell down in my lap, I was like, holy shit. I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah, for sure, bro. What's crazy too, I was just talking to a few uh gutter gang homies, also CC or CCC, some former CCC, just various homies, and they were saying one of the homies, Flavito, he said he was like, uh, everybody wants to act Web3 and decentralized and all this shit, but he's like, they still go to the grocery store. He's like, that's centralized. He's like, anytime you rely on something else, like a main corporation or a main entity, that's centralization. He's like, to be truly decentralized, he's like, that's really what He's like, FMV is really decentralization, like as a community, as a human person. And I was like, damn, bro, that's a good point because I never even thought about it like that.
Flavito is super dope, yo. I see his tweets all the time, and I'm just like, hell yeah, big vibes. He
Yeah,
always shows love
exactly.
too. So
Totally, for sure. He's the homie for sure. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody again tapping in. El Guapo Cushman, what's up? Appreciate you. We got, I don't want to say this wrong. We got it's like Constantine, but NFTine, Co NFTine. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's pretty cool. I like the glitch art and NFTs. That's super dope. Venezuelan artist. That's dope. That's dope. But yeah, man, Drew, what did you chef up today? Tell us what you cooked today.
What did I cook today? So one of the bosses is out of town, so it was just a dinner for 3 people. And I did a like roasted corn and mango watermelon radish salad, a little bit of
Ooh,
arugula, a little bit of like a maple lime dressing on it. And then I did like seared ahi tuna, like a poke bowl. Actually, I think I took a picture of it. I could share it.
gee.
But like I did like some crispy, sticky white rice, and then on top of that, I like layered it. Like I got like a huge circle mold, so it was like almost like a layered cake. So I did the crispy, sticky rice on the bottom, and then guacamole as the second layer, and then the top layer was like seared ahi tuna,
Yes,
and
I know what you're talking
then
about. Like a little, probably what like 3 inches, 4 inches in diameter, something like that.
yeah,
A little
yeah,
like
exactly,
little cake there. Yup, for sure.
exactly.
Fire.
And then I topped that with like cilantro, scallions, crispy shallots, sesame seeds, and then I made like this ponzu sauce with yuzu, which is a Japanese lemon. To speak very simplistic on it, it's very
Yeah, for
good.
sure.
Soy sauce, wasabi mustard, and honey. So like a little ponzu sauce around. So made that, and then did some milk bread, which I don't know if anybody's ever had milk bread in here, but that shit is so damn good. I think it's Korean. It might be Japanese. But it's like those little milk buns you'll see. They almost look like Hawaiian rolls in a way, but they're a little different.
See, that sounds
Drew,
fire.
you be
See,
going hella hard, bro.
yeah,
I,
bro. The
I
people.
go I go too hard sometimes, man. I'm like, you need to chill out, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this man he cooks for. Like they just be eating like the craziest, most delicious
Bro,
things on
that's
the
what I'm
daily basis.
saying. Like I'm
That's
listening to
awesome.
this man rattle off the whole day of cooking. That was all today?
Dude, that was all today, and then
Jeez, bro.
I'm prepping for. I have a party next week, like Passover, so I'm like doing shit already right now ahead of time, just getting ready for
Damn.
that.
Oh man, Passover meal courtesy of FMV Drew. That's gonna be
That's gonna be
crazy.
lit.
Lamb meatballs going bonk bonk.
Expect
Believe
that
it.
content Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, baby.
Yo,
Okay, let's go.
I don't want to get into that menu just yet, but it's fire.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, I remember. I was in school. I went to parochial school, Catholic school, and we did a Passover meal kind of thing because it was something for we're like reading Old Testament, blah blah whatever, and we get into Passover, and we did this big old Passover meal. And I remember I was like geeked because I was like I ate these meatballs, and then the lady told me it was lamb, and I was like, what? I was like, what the? I just ate a lamb. But word. Now that's dope, bro. It's really cool too, because I know you're gonna like take a different approach. Obviously it'll be like traditional in a sense, but it'll still be like like magnificent, you know.
It'll be traditional, but your Jewish grandma won't be making it. And
Right,
that's
that's what I'm
coming from
saying. Like, no
from
offense,
someone
right? It's
who
like,
my Jewish grandma made my Passover dinner when I was younger, and God bless her resting soul. I do it a little better.
she she'd probably agree if she was here to taste. She would probably agree. She would
Yeah.
probably be like, "Wow,
She'd
this is
probably
delicious."
say, "Yeah, he does it better because he learned it all from me."
Yeah,
Shout out,
true, true.
Granny.
That's funny. But
Cool.
yeah.
Well, sweet. We got more people in here. We got Smokey. We got Connor. We got Nerfed. What's up? What's up? We got Fuego Joe. Fuego Joe popped in to remind us about the 420 event, SoFlo CCC 420 event that's happening. It's going to be super dope.
Fuego
We
Joe.
also got the little farmers market event. We'll touch on that in a second. But yeah, appreciate Fuego Joe. We'll never forget, man. You gifted us that bottle of what was it? Some tequila that you had.
It was rum.
Pretty sure
I thought it was rum, maybe tequila.
Rum. Oh yeah, rum. It was either rum or tequila, but it's it's Fuego's Joe's brand, or isn't it? Or is that just was that a joke? I don't know. I don't know.
No, that's the brand. That's the brand. They do fire stuff.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? My bad. I was
So what?
get my audio working right, but man, what's good, FMV?
What Zo?
What's good,
What
Zo?
up?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. Just glad to be around some positive people, man, and listen to this good food talk. Cause Drew is the freaking man when it comes to that kitchen.
Sheesh.
Yes, sir.
Ski.
Cool. We got even more people in here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Bro. Cool.
Just to close the loop, I'm pretty sure Fuego Joe. Yeah, he's got the spot down in Miami, and we were talking. I mean, he gifted us that bottle, which then gifted us a hangover the next day. But it was delicious. But he also has that venue down there and where he brews and he makes all his liquors and whatnot. So
that's what I thought.
He's doing dope shit.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I didn't want to be saying the wrong thing, but I was pretty sure that I was drawing the right conclusions.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got to the end of it. That's for sure.
Yeah. Cool. Well, sweet. We got enough people in here now. I think we can get started if you want to, Drew.
Yeah, let's run it.
All right, cool. Sweet. But yeah, man, again, we appreciate everybody tapping in, tuning in, showing your interests, within the progression of the project. Let's see, let me pull up my notes here so we can get things going. We're going to have a little trivia, so stick around, everybody. If you're here now, stick around if you can. We're going to have a little trivia for a giveaway. We're going to give away a patron and a tote bag to one lucky winner for some kitchen and cuisine trivia. Yeah, let's see here. So, cool. Yeah, again, we appreciate everybody tapping in. For everybody who hasn't heard the most recent news from last week, we are in touch with Meta Labs gaming company. They are a small team of guys who build out in the sandbox metaverse. They're developers and they build out land. The way I found out about them was via Society of Derivative Apes, a project that I'm also kind of heavily into, just like hobby wise or whatever. But I noticed that they had these guys developing their sandbox land, and everything was looking super sick. So Drew and I took a look into it, and we found out that everything was a lot cheaper and a lot, like able to be done faster. I don't know what word.
Yeah, like more streamlined.
Yeah, there you go. More streamlined, exactly. More so than we had, kind of anticipated. So that's kind of our biggest news to talk about that we want everybody to be excited on and to anticipate and to look forward to is, the creation of the actual farmers Marketverse, where, the individuals who are members of the community will be able to go in and utilize stalls within the sandbox metaverse to promote and sell their IRL product, via this platform. So whether you can go in there for an hour a day or 30 minutes a day or whatever, the point is just to be able to go in there and kind of promote your product on a new platform and to get familiar with Web3, to champion all of our farmers in our community, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, that's the biggest kind of news that we want everybody to really be hyped on, because it's something that for the longest time we thought it was going to be long term. We thought it was going to be, kind of Drew and I, frankly, we thought it was going to be like, this like $100,000 kind of experience or whatever, and it was way less than that. So it's a lot more plausible, and that's exciting for us, and should also be exciting, of course, for the community.
Bro,
But
that's
yeah,
big hype. Like that's utility at its finest. Like it's not the type of utility that probably a lot of people think about when they're like, "Oh, like being an NFT holder gets me 20% off here or I can get into this event." Nah, yo, like the farmers Marketverse is giving y'all a spot to go pull up and like do your thing in Web3. Like that is hype.
right. Do
Super
your thing
lit.
in Web3, and then also you can be a consumer, right? It's like even if you're not a farmer, you're just an FMV member. You can go to these stalls and you can see, oh, let's say for instance, Willow out in Maryland, he has a watermelon farm. Hey Willow, let's get in touch, and then blah blah. You can send me some fresh watermelon from your farm, and then that way you can support. It's this idea of supporting local, but supporting local from, all over, around and everything, because mostly supporting local is supporting small. And when someone is small, they don't get exposure. But giving them exposure is kind of what we're here to do. And that's kind of been the original intent. We strayed away from it for a little bit, but we're back on track. And I really want everybody to be excited about that. You know what I mean?
100%. Like you were saying too, like whether the metaverse is something that someone personally is gonna spend 5-6 hours in and travel around different lands and different projects and whatever is happening, or rather you're someone who's gonna hop in there for 20 minutes and treat it like you're going shopping real quick and you want to learn about some new farms and get some of their produce or their livestock and whatnot. That's kind of what we're going to be bringing. Hop in for 20 minutes. Oh, there's this farm here in one of the booths, and I can hop on their site, order some produce, get a discount, get in, get out. Do your part in supporting a local farm. I mean, I think that's solid. Like when I spent time in New York City and went to the farmers market there for the restaurant I was working at, it's like I want to bring that type of an experience to everyone and people that don't necessarily have the access to that. And this is step one. Developing our land and building it out and getting the infrastructure in the metaverse. And then as the technology grows, then we'll be able to start implementing, getting actual businesses and getting consumers to be able to access those businesses and completely go from there. And I mean, not to mention the amphitheater as well, which I think is going to play a pivotal role in the project too. So super hyped. And Meta Labs is dope. Had a second talk with them, kind of sent them our dream board and everything we're looking at, and they're mocking up some sketches and some samples of what they think we want, and that way we can approve it and really get the ball rolling. So super hyped.
For sure, dude. I'm again, this is just something that we thought initially was going to be so far down the line, and it's a lot closer. And we just can't be happier. We want everyone to just like just realize that, like at first, everyone was like gamification, and we used to always talk about it and everything. And I guess that's a broad term, but even to be able to have the metaverse created to be able to, again, it's not, may not be necessarily a game, but it's Sandbox, considers itself a game, and we are kind of, trying to utilize that to our own kind of advantage to where it makes sense for the project. And anyway, Willow, go ahead, brother.
Hey, appreciate you. Really quick while we're on this topic, I just had a question and like if this is something that's like coming even further down the line, totally cool. It was just something that came to mind while we were discussing it. Will we have like with this metaverse like build out, will we have our patrons as like 3D avatars within this world, or are we gonna be rocking like some other like baseline like generic type avatar? You kind of get what I'm saying here. And like I said, if
Yeah,
it takes a while, that's totally cool. I'm a patient guy. I'm here forever. So
yeah, nah. So lucky for us. So what Meta Labs does when you kind of show them, when you bring to them a project and you show them, especially when it's like a generative PFP project, they ask you for your art so that they can generate your render rather, and generate avatars in the sandbox for your art. So we will have the
let's
patrons.
go. That's
Most
fucking hype,
definitely.
bro. I'm
Most
excited for
definitely.
that. That's sick. I
Yeah,
can't wait to see these guys out here like running around sandbox and all that good stuff.
for sure. It's going to be super dope. If you guys have seen World of Women, they're kind of one of the most recent builds that has been in Sandbox. I'm not sure if Meta Labs did their build, but I know all of their art got converted, and it looks super dope. It looks not obviously being that the art is different, they're different art styles. It's not like seamless, but you can tell that the art is very similar, and it's the best representation that you could do via Sandbox. So, yeah, dude, we're stoked, Willow. That was a really good question too. We appreciate that. Let's see
Absolutely.
here. With that being said, too, just kind of moving on with what's going on in the coming months and springtime and farmers market season and everything. We are again super excited about the FMV Street Team and getting everybody kind of out and active in their own communities. To talk about FMV to their own comfort. Some people are, again, I'm very outgoing and I'll sit there and talk to people for hours and walk up to people even, and talk to them about, FMV and about regenerative farming, et cetera, et cetera. But if you're, even if you're just like to go out and you just want to stand there and just give flyers out to people or whatever makes you comfortable, whatever makes you feel like you're playing your part, that is like more than enough. It's just a matter of playing your part as a community member, and that's what's going to like help bring us to the top as far as spreading that organic word, at your actual farmers market. Um, Again, we're going to be planning that a little bit more, and especially in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, just because things are getting, starting to get, nicer. The weather's starting to get better, and we say that, and then every time some snow comes around, right? So hopefully, hopefully we can keep everything steady as far as the weather goes. Obviously,
we go ahead. Sorry, not to cut you off.
no, I was gonna say we don't have any control. I say we can keep it steady, but hopefully the weather stays steady for us so that we can operate and get things really popping.
No, 100. I was gonna say we could pivot right to talking about what we want to do with street teams and getting out to farmers markets and whatnot and meetups and events. We can kind of pivot right to the meetup that CCC SoFlo CCC chapter is holding in about a week and a half now, and we can talk with Zoe about it.
Yeah, we'll open the floor up to Tokens. He'll let us know about this. It's going to be a super dope, another CCC FMV kind of get together event. But yeah, this one is actually focused on farmers markets, which is going to be very cool. So Zoe, go ahead, brother.
Yo, I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate it, man. And it's a pleasure, you know what I'm saying, to be working with the FMV team. You guys are like brothers, you guys are like family, sisters as well, you know what I mean? So definitely a pleasure to be working with you guys. And we kind of got the whole similar goals when it comes to just building a strong community and, networking. We want to by phone call, but we wanted to be a platform for our local community to, post up and, present what they got, whether it be a service, whether it be a brand, whatever it is. We want to support our local people too. Cause like you said, Grateful, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when you're on the smaller scope of things, it's kind of hard for you to get heard. So that's why, what I'm saying, us at the SoFlo chapter, we wanted to, kind of start making some events where we kind of start getting out in the community and just start promoting ourselves and help promote our people within the chapter. So yeah, guys, it's 420. We all like to smoke. We all like to burn, have a good time. So the South Florida chapter, we're going to be throwing a farmers Marketverse style event down in Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be at Mr. Fuego Joe's. Not at the distillery, but we have the I have the location and everything. I could post up in the thing. I'm not really too smooth on that, but I could post all the info on that. But yeah, it's we're gonna have all different type of vendors out there, food trucks. This is a free event open to the public, and this event is just really for us to kind of just let the local community know who we are, and just try to network and get ourselves out there so we can start making connections and building off that. We also have another 420 event on the night of 420 on the 19th. That's going to be in Fort Lauderdale at a place called Munchies. It's going to be a 420 dinner, all infused, 5-course meal, all infused cocktails. We're going to have some other products there for people to enjoy as well. But that's going to be another event that we're just trying to, what I'm saying, bring some people out, network, have a good time, and just, really get a good vibe within our community. I can post all the info on that, but pretty much it's like 210 for a ticket, but that includes all access for yourself to enjoy the meal and all the edibles and stuff that come with it. So yeah, that's what we're doing locally with the CCC. As soon as we thought of the farmers market event, we were like, yo, we got to reach out to the homies at FMV because this is right up their alley. This is all about them. So we'd really love for anybody that's in Florida to come show out, come show support. There's a lot of things going on in Florida with NFTs this month. We got NFT Miami going down, a lot of things popping. So it's a good month to come out. And if you're looking to go and network or network and get more information about this whole NFTs community, just come out and get involved in one of these events and really get some information and meet some new people.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And the get together, the market where you guys are doing Saturday the 16th. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's going to be vendors, there'll be food truck, maybe a little bit of music and whatnot, and just total vibe sesh, right?
Absolutely, man. We're trying to really make it something special, man. We got the entertainment set up, and like I said, we got some really good food vendors coming out. We're still trying to pack in a couple more vendors, but so far it's looking really good with the people that we got. And like I said, we do chapter meetings every month in Fort Lauderdale for the CCC, but we always love it when we see our FMV homies come in because, like I said, man, I really think these two projects go hand in hand together. Just the whole vibe of the two communities is really very similar. So that's always an open invitation for any member that's a farmer to always come check it out, what we're doing. Because for me, it doesn't matter about your PFP. It just matters about getting engaged in your community if you're in NFTs.
No, 100%. I didn't realize you did the meetups in Fort Lauderdale, man. You got to holler at me next time you got your meetup scheduled.
Yeah, man.
And let me know the time and date.
Hell yeah, man. I'd love for you to come out, man. They're really cool. It's just a chapter meetup where we all, all the tokers within our local area, we just meet up. We freaking chong it down. We burn it the hell down. Joe, by the courtesy of Joe, he opens up his place of business to us and kind of lets us use that to kind of headquarter and come up with ideas and plans for the future of this chapter. We're totally like trying to be self-sufficient, apart from the actual CCC, because that comes with a lot of lines and stuff. But it's a really cool event to just come and check it out and be a part of, man. It's a good time. Joe got the infused cocktails going down. They're really good.
Fire.
Yeah, real fire.
Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. People that are like-minded,
Absolutely.
in this space, and I'm sure have similarities outside of the NFT crypto space as well. So yeah, I'll be there next meetup, 100%. I'll probably get way too stoned and throw out some crazy ideas, but I'm with it.
Well, hey man,
Zoe,
love to have
Zoe,
you.
you doing it right, bro. You like really doing that shit
Hey,
right. Like you and
hey,
Fuego,
Willow.
like that's inspiring.
Hey, Willow, I'm gonna tell you something. I would love to take credit for this, but this is not Zoe. This is the community called SoFlo CCC. This is a bunch of tokers that came together and said, "Hey, let's have a chapter." Dude, this is what it is, man. Like when I did this, I didn't want to be the face of anything, bro. This is called community, right? So I appreciate it, but literally all this work has been done by more than one face, and I guess I'm just like the official face because they made me in. But man, I got to give 100% credit to Joe, 100% credit to Doinks, 100% credit to all the people that come out to the meetings every month since December. Been coming out faithfully, been smoking it down, been showing love, and we don't
That's
yeah,
love.
bro. We don't just I mean, we smoke this thing down. You just check out our Twitter page. You can see some of the pictures from our last one, man. And people really come through and they show a lot of love. But now it's our turn to give back and show the community what we can do together. So yeah, this dinner and the farmers market, those are our first two ever events that we're trying to pull together as a unit. But yeah, we got some more future plans, man. Because like I said, we want to be active in the community and get some real partnerships and stuff going on locally. We're working on. Got some other things in the future, like some beach cleanups, some more like, community involved things that really get involved in the community because, the stigma around, marijuana is like, oh, they're just a bunch of stoners, they're lazy. But we want to show them that not only are we stoners, but we can be just as active as any community and actually, so.
More active, baby.
Oh, for sure. More active, more positive. We hold it down. That's the main thing. That's 100% correct, bro. I love that, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
So I see, I'm following you on Instagram. I see those meetups too, man. Like y'all have a solid little gathering you got going on too. And it seems like all positive vibes.
Yeah, man. It like I said, it's a beautiful thing. Ever since it started, I didn't really know how it would turn out, but you know what? When you mix marijuana with good people, you always come out with the same result. So,
100%.
man, I appreciate
Facts.
I appreciate y'all showing a lot of love to me too, man. Like FMV community, I got a lot of fam in there, and you know what I'm saying, like you guys are, to me that we all the same, bro. It's just a different PFP. But yeah, man, like I said, I appreciate you guys letting me come up here and just give a little information about the things coming up. But I'm really excited to see all the new things coming up with you guys as well, man, because I see you guys are really getting active as far as getting the community outreach. I really love the idea of the street team. If I can ever get some access to some of them stickers, I'll slap them up all over Boca Raton for you too.
Get this
Yes,
man some
sir. Oh,
stickers
we
right
got you. You
now.
already know
So,
that. Yes.
I got you in the next couple of days. I'll shoot you a text or a DM. I got you. But remind us what time Saturday it's happening.
Saturday, it's happening at 12 o'clock. It's going to be from 12 to 4.
12 to 4. So sadly, I have a private event for my work I got to do on Saturday. So I'm going to pop in real quick around 12, say what's up to the homies. But I got Grateful flying down. He's going to be there. And I think
You already
Flanders might
know.
be there as well.
What? Hey, man, that right there in itself is a blessing, man. I love Grateful. Flanders is the homie. Like, you don't understand, man. The love goes way deep, man. So even if you pop in for 10, 15 minutes, it don't matter, Drew. You're a legend. Would love to have you, bro. And I appreciate your support, man. I really do.
For sure. Yeah, bro. Drew will be busy. He'll be a little bit busy, but like I said, we've been talking. I'll be there, so it'll be cool. So that we can all kind of, you know what I mean? Drew is such a busy dude, and he really pushes the project so heavily and does so much. Like Willow said, he like all the food he described. That was what he made just in one day. You know, so it's like that. Like I've said this before, but that whole private chef thing is kind of it seems like a glorified type of position, but it only is because people rely on Drew for food. That's the only That's the only kind of glorification about it. You know what I mean? Is that Drew is the guy who's really making it happen. And it's not as easy as it seems to be a professional chef.
Yo, not
Drew
to sound
keeps
like
people alive, bro. Like on the
not to
Like
real.
for real.
not to boast and sound like a narcissist, but it is so much harder than running an actual restaurant. Shit, running an actual restaurant, I change the menu like every 2-3 months. Fucking private chef shit, you're making a new menu every week, and
Yeah,
you're
for
prepping.
sure.
But
Like
it's
yeah,
fun, and I'm more than happy to do this as well as help run the FMV alongside Grateful, Willow, and everyone else and the community who also does so much for us. So I'm blessed, but it is it is a job for sure.
Hey Drew, if you ever needed an assistant, man, just let me know. I got you. I'll pull up Chef Trev on the job.
Yo, you and your girl pull down. We'll get you a nice little apartment down here. Get out of that bad weather. There's farmers markets around here year round. We got you, bro.
Bro, I would love to live down there, but I don't think wifey's trying to go to Florida.
Not for the next 40, 50
what?
years at least.
Not for at least the next 10, yo. We like close by to the family for like when the kids come and like the whole nine.
No,
So
I see you going up and seeing the nephews and nieces and whatnot.
absolutely, bro.
True. I feel that. I feel that. Well, cool for sure. Again, Zoe, we appreciate you filling us in on that, bro. I'm stoked to be there. I'm stoked to kind of again, yeah, to see everybody in Miami and do the thing again, to get FMV, moving forward again, just in real life, because it's like, yeah, we got the Meta Labs build going on, but to really get people interested and to be able to show them, I want to be able to show people, the farmers Marketverse. I want to be able to show people the Meta Labs build. Like, yes, this is what I mean when I say you can virtually sell your products via our platform. You know what I mean? For free. All you have to do is be a member.
Yo, Drew, my girl heard what I was saying. Not to like totally switch up what you just said, Grateful. She said she doesn't want
No,
to
you're
cut
good.
the air with a knife. Yo,
Yo,
No,
what you
from the
saying?
what did
Sorry, I
she
humidity.
didn't hear
say?
you. I didn't hear you.
She was saying it's too humid.
Yeah, she said she don't want to have to cut the air with a knife. Yo.
All right. Well, she does have a wonderful fiance that shovels the driveway. So
Yo, that's the
I'll cut air with a
best.
knife. I'll cut air with a knife for 4 months, way more than shoveling driveways. I've been there before.
Bro, you are so right, bro.
All love to your woman. All love to your woman.
Drew said I've cut things. Drew said I've cut things thicker than than the Florida humidity. Trust me. He said the loins get thick around here. The chops
Actually,
get thick around here.
The better response would be tell your girl to sharpen her knives.
Drew's always trying to be all, yeah, Mr. Competition. That's okay.
What kind of knife she
always-
got? What kind of knife she got? No, I'm messing.
I know. I'm always the
All
one
love.
to take the other side because I know, Drew, you're always trying to mess with people. I got to play the other side. But
Oh,
word.
always. You know, I
Word,
come with a
word.
little bit of little jokes.
Let's get back on track real quick again, man. We appreciate everybody who still tapped in. We had Dirty pop in the middle of us talking about some new stuff. So what's up, Dirty? Appreciate you. What's up, Gravity Pet? Appreciate you as well. Tapping in from West Virginia. That's dope. Mountain Man, we love that. That's super dope. Big FMV vibes. If you never heard about FMV, man, tap in. Check the link in my bio, the link in the host bio.
Fresh Market Crew dropping in.
Yeah, so I DM'd them too. I'm going to hopefully some more people will pop in. We'll get the conversation going. I'll announce. Well, we'll talk about it, like a few more things that we have to talk about, and then I want to get Fresh Market Crew. They're actually so I know about Fresh Market Crew actually, guys. Fresh Market Crew is a South Florida-based project, and they are launching. And I don't know if they have launched yet, but I know that for every NFT sale that they do, they're going to pick up, I believe it's 1 pound or X amount of trash from a South Florida beach, which is super super dope. Very much FMV vibes. They're all about fresh produce in the same way that we are, supporting local farms, organic, living and eating, sustainability, everything like that. But the way that they are kind of providing that utility and that real life application is to really pick up the earth and to keep, the beaches in Florida, South Florida, looking gorgeous. South Florida has a lot of tourism, and if the beaches were ugly, that would not be a thing. No offense, Willow, but there's a reason why people go to Miami and not Ocean City.
Yo, but dude,
And I'm the only one that has the
family vibes,
I'm the only one that has the jokes. Come on now.
I know. I was about to say on my Drew shit. Let me try and be a little FMB Drew for a second.
Hey,
nah.
listen. We got some dirty beaches here too, and I'm sure. I mean, I'm
Oh,
Fort
I know.
Lauderdale, but I grew up in South Florida. But Fresh Market Crew will understand this. I avoid Fort Lauderdale Beach. I'll go a little bit north, a little bit south, and there's some dirty ass beaches.
That's why we got Fresh Market Crew. They're gonna help us clean up those dirty beaches and make everything look nice again. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, for sure. Honestly, let's see. The only thing we really got to talk about, guys, you guys know we got the Wildom Farm trip coming up. Be excited for that. Willow, I know you got a lot to say about
let's
that. Willow's going to be there
go.
again, making our videos, doing the thing. We're going to actually be able to see what a rotational, like a farm that utilizes rotational grazing looks like, what a regenerative farm looks like, and why it's important. You're going to see these pigs, and all they eat is acorns. And it's like super dope because that's like really kind of what they're various types of pigs that are wild and live in the woods theoretically if they were to be wild, and they're about as wild as it gets. That's why it's called wild. Wildom is wild and domesticated. It's like a mixture because they're living in wild conditions, but they're domesticated in that they're taken care of and made sure that everything is cool.
That's super dope. And we're gonna get super dirty with this video. Shout out to Dirty. I see you down there, bro.
Jeez. Yeah, we are. It's gonna be super. It's gonna be awesome. I'm very much excited. Not gonna be much like the Miami. It's gonna be the polar opposite of the Miami rooftop vibes from Lot Basel. So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be super sick.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the absolute opposite. Waking up at 5 a.m., 4:30 a.m., doing all the shit that needs to be done on the farm.
The only thing that's gonna be the same is everybody yelling at me while I'm sleeping.
I'm stoked. Yeah. We'll do a good night blunt around like 8 p.m. Be in bed by 9.
Right, for real. No, Drew's gonna cook dinner. We'll have supper at 6 p.m. Drew's gonna have supper ready 6 p.m.
Oh yeah, we're doing that. We're doing that outdoor open fire dinner.
Oh, it's
that
gonna be fire.
Too.
Where's this trip? Where's the Wildom gonna be at?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't even mention. My bad. Good question, though. It's gonna be in Maryland, Northern Maryland. What's the city called, Drew? Do you know?
Shoot, I don't got to put up in front of me, but it's a
like
small little town.
McHenryville, something like that. It's like in the panhandle of Maryland.
Exactly.
Okay, dope. Hell yeah.
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 Julie's the homie. She's been around. I've known her for a while. She took over this land 4 years ago. That was a monocrop piece of land, and she's turned it in now to, over the course of a couple of years, a regenerative farm. Um, with cows, pigs, lamb, chickens. And she's doing some amazing work, and it's finally just now like getting it really off the ground where you can. She has like an e-site where you can like purchase different cuts of meat. She's getting that all squared away and the shipment ready. I know she travels to farmers markets all around her too. She goes to Pittsburgh, which I think is like 3 to 4 hours, maybe less away from her. So she's pretty up there in Maryland. But she's doing amazing work. So just in the process of, getting three separate home schedules together, hers, the winter, Hazel Leaf, and then, myself and the FMV team as well. So, we're looking like late May, early June right now. And, it was supposed to be last year, but then winter caught up to us, and we could have gone in the winter, but Julie didn't want us to come just because there's really not much to, it's kind of bleak, as as Willow knows up there. Um, so we waited for spring just so everything's like lush and growing, and the livestock is out and we can actually do things. Because we really want to like get into it, get dirty, like learn the practices, and see how that life is for at least a couple days. That's the smallest thing we could do.
Exactly. Exactly. Sorry, I was using the restroom there for a second. I was like,
I was
I was like, Drew, keep talking, because I have my AirPods in. I was like, Drew, keep talking. I was like,
I was
keep
a ha-
talking.
I was a
I
half
was like,
second
gotta
away from
wash
being
my
like
hands.
I was a half second away from being like rugged.
Nah, but not cool. Yeah, exactly. I'm super stoked for that. Like you said, it's been a long time coming, but it's going to be something that people are going to look for. Well, they're going to be excited to see, and then I feel like people now that we kind of reminded them. Hopefully, people will look forward to it, because I've been looking forward to it. It's something that I've been. That was like one of the first, besides the Traeger grill giveaways. That was one of the first kind of like giveaways or whatever that we launched. I feel like that was before I was even like on the project.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Julie's been with us since, we launched August 31st. She's been around since mid September. She's been all about it. So,
Hmm.
I mean, she doesn't really live in like the NFT crypto world, but she's all about what we're doing and supports. And like whenever she goes to talks and whatnot, she'll bring stickers and shit and throw them around. Yeah, she's awesome. And, it's obviously we wish it could be open invitation for anybody who can like RSVP and come. But for now, bring in the crew, bring in the winner and his guests, bring in Willow, obviously, who's going to be filming it all and getting on the YouTube all edited. Dope as always. So it's going to be like a little look into what we are really trying to expand and do in the future with a larger group of people, or at
Right.
least pockets of people within the community that do these types of things. That will always be backed by FMV for sure.
Real quick,
Right.
Drew, you think that Julie would be down to get on camera and like I was saying earlier, I feel
Yeah.
like it's a really great opportunity for us if we're going to be together for like 2 or 3 days out on the farm, like to kind of try to shoot some like micro pieces of content that, we don't even have to just drop it all at once the following week. We can like drip drop it over a month, 2 months, and just have like different segments of like teaching people, like make it way more educational, kind of like how Grateful said, not La Basil vibes. We're not going to be on a rooftop with drinks and a party and stuff like that. We're going to be out there like having her explain to us like this is how this works, this is how that works, like et cetera, et cetera. I feel like it's just a great opportunity to have even Julie get on camera. Like maybe we could do an interview with Drew and Julie and like just like all kinds of different stuff where we are teaching as well, like the
Oh,
edutainment side of things.
100%. Yeah, to answer the first question, she is extremely down to get on camera. If anyone here doesn't follow Wildom Farm on Instagram, Wildom Farm on Instagram, follow that, and then her Instagram where she shows all of her other farm stuff is JU Friend, all lowercase on Instagram. But she's all about the content, and she would love any of that content, to talk about what she's doing, to promote, to help us out, and post it on our site as well. Like, no, she's all about it. She's super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's all about it. And definitely, this is a little inside baseball, but definitely want to get with you, and like I want you to almost be like a little bit dickish behind the camera. Like no, Julie, we're gonna need you right here to you and Drew talk about this. Let's
So
get it on camera.
you need director Trev. You don't need
Yeah, I was
chef
gonna say
Trev. You
exactly
need
that,
director
bro.
Trev.
Nah,
I need director, and filmer, all that good stuff.
Willow Spielberg.
Yeah, Willa Spielberg.
Exactly, nah, bro. That's nah. Like if you guys saw the Miami video, that was just like a little tip of the iceberg. Like Willow said, that was like we like halfway forgot to like record things just because it was such
Facts.
a party vibe. We were just all so caught up. But nah, this time, like say, we're gonna be. It's not like Willow said, not the rooftops. Having a drink. We're gonna be out on the farm having a drink. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you guys
But
are definitely in good hands with Willow, man. He's gonna be able to capture that experience with the
100%.
ideas he just recommended. He already has the vision, and that's what you need, man. You guys got a mastermind. So I look
Mad
forward to
Also,
seeing
loves
that
you,
content.
Zoe. I fucking love you,
also,
bro.
also catch Token Zoe on our Art Basel Miami weekend. I'm pretty sure he made the final cuts. He's in there.
Definitely. You just got to know who you're looking for.
He had to have
Token.
been in that shit, bro. He was around the whole weekend, man. I remember I met Zoe the night we went out on Friday after the dinner party. We was like out chilling. That's when I met the CCC devs. Zoe was just posted up chilling with everybody, and I was like, "Yo, what's good, man? I'm Willow." He's like, "Willow?" I was like, "What's good, fam?"
Oh
He's
yeah, bro.
if you're looking for him, he's the highest fuck dude throwing up the deuces, I think. Like, peace up. Like the camera's
Yeah,
getting.
he definitely made the cut. He
Yeah,
definitely made the cut.
I was definitely high as hell on that rooftop, that's for sure. But yeah, I was chilling all weekend, man. It was all love, I think it was a real success, man, to bring all the communities together, man. That's what it's really about, man. Getting the IRL feel too.
Exactly. Nah, bro. Like, I mean, we love a Web3 community, but still, we like to still get Web2 a little bit. We still like to chill, in real life. So, but nah,
Facts,
man.
bro.
Again, we appreciate everybody in here. If you guys don't know, we still got merch available. If you go to our Discord in the official links section, there is our merch link, and you can. So we got the bundle. There's like individual pieces of merch. We got dad hats, we got hoodies, we got shorts, we got t-shirts. But then if you want to get like a really nice deal, we got these bundles that are like, what are they, $180 USD fiat, and they are it's super dope. You get everything for a really good price, and yeah, it's all sustainably sourced organic hemp, organic cotton blends on kind of everything, but everything is organic, which is dope. Got your FMV merch capsule V1, and there's a lot more where that came from. We have a lot more kind of ideas for the merch, but this first one we wanted to focus on the materials especially. So just
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you cover it, but just to get a little more specific, it is 50% organic hemp and then 50% organic cotton. So it's not like that natural flavor shit you'll see on the back of a Tropicana bottle. That's like 1% orange juice. No, it's like 50-50. It's solid
He
material.
said, "This ain't no Sunny D.
This ain't no Sunny D." Speaking of merch too, Willow drafted up a dope FMV Street Team logo, and we're definitely getting those. We're gonna get those printed out, make some t-shirts. So once we get the ball rolling with the street team and people want to take some initiative and get out to the local farmers markets, we're gonna be sending the shirts out, as well as some of the V1 merch capsule merch as well. That way, we got our community behind us going out there, with stuff to either, I mean, honestly, give away, or sell as well. But, that's another layer. But just to get out there, get that street team logo out there, make people aware. But more coming with that. But yeah, Willow did cook up a fire logo.
The merch is exceptionally high quality too, fam. Like I just gotta say that. Like the hoodie, man, like you said, 50% organic hemp, 50% organic cotton. I had to like double check all of the tags before I like started washing the stuff. I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna mess it up because like you said, it's super high quality stuff, man. Like I don't think I've ever worn a hoodie that was more comfortable than that one.
It's nice. I got the t-shirt on right now actually, and it's the same. It's that same blend that 50/50, and
They so soft, bro.
Yeah, it's nice. Well, it's soft, but it's like that hemp makes it feel so sturdy. You know, it's like because you know how cotton's like like high quality cotton will feel soft, but you could rip it. That's because it's so high quality. Like high quality hemp is like sturdy but still soft. You know what I'm saying? That's why we love hemp, baby.
Facts, bro. Sturdy's a good word too, because like when you just hold, like especially the hoodie, that's what I'm thinking about, because that's what I wear the most. And it's just like I know exactly what you mean when you say that. It just feels like it's there, and it ain't gonna rip. It ain't gonna like get all weird or like tattered up and like thinned out. You know what I'm saying? You wash it so many times it gets all thinned out or stretchy and stuff like that. That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. No, I see you be wearing the old drug rug. You know what I'm saying? That's a super super high quality hemp garment there.
I got a few of them.
Yeah.
Not to go on a hemp tangent real quick, but I don't know if anybody's held like a hemp stalk in their hand. I mean, it
Yes.
looks like a small to medium sized tree, just
Right.
with the diameter, which you think would weigh like 10, 20, 30 pounds. I mean, hemp is like an alien plant. Like it is extremely light, extremely durable. I mean, it can be made into plastics. The fact that we're not using it more for just like everyday consumer shit is wild to me. So, I mean, at least doing 50% here with merch is a start, but like hemp can be made into almost really anything. It's pretty
Over
For
wild.
like
real.
50,000
Exactly.
uses, bro. I think it was CCC who posted like a little graphic. Everything from like the flowers and the leaves can be used for shit, like the roots, like the seeds, the stalks, like from fabric and paper and insulation to like feeding your animals to like cooking oil to like actual beer and like edibles to like teas and medication and like compost and all kind of stuff, dude. You can use it for literally everything.
Yeah, what's crazy to me too is the fact that it's more expensive than other materials. Um, whether it's like merch, t-shirts, or plastics or building materials and all that. It's so much more expensive, but like that could be changed by a flip of a switch. Like where that shit can grow and like,
You think that's all
harvest.
just like corporate overreach and overstep? Like why the whole narrative on like marijuana has been so bad for the last 100 years and shit? Because the industrial revolution started and they didn't want us having access to like hemp and basically making all the same shit that they were trying to sell us.
Definitely. Well, I feel like
Yeah.
yeah, because like initially,
Hmm.
ha, bro,
Zoe's like,
bringing
let
it
me chime
back.
in here.
No, exactly. No, like that's a real thing. You know, like the reason because cotton was competing with hemp. You know, and then like obviously cotton industry was what was big. Same thing as like tobacco is competing with fucking cannabis. So it's like the fucking corporations who have their hand in all the money with tobacco, or also who have their hand in money in cotton, they're like, oh hemp, oh cannabis, no sir, we don't want that because that's the competition. But no, we're here to bring the competition. Fuck them. That that's how you make a good product. You know what I mean? If you're making a product and you got somebody making a similar product, you got to build a better product. You know what I'm saying? That's why people say that capitalism, quote unquote, is good, and I think that is a good, kind of aspect of capitalism is that it breeds, innovation to an extent. It makes people make a top-notch product. If everyone is able to operate freely, then shit. If you can make the same product, like the same product I can make, there has to be something that separates us apart.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and I can go through a whole rabbit hole with like how all that happened, but it
Oh
started
yeah,
with the printing.
exactly.
It started with the printing press, and the owner and the creator of printing press controlled
Like Ben
and backed.
Franklin printing press, bro? Like that old?
Uh,
Like I don't.
no, a little bit after, good amounts after that, but in like the 1920s. But there was just there was he kind of owned the media, owned the printing press, like the newspapers and the printing all across the country, um, and saw this product come through that would kind of collapse his business. That's where the word marijuana comes from because it's a Mexican word,
Yeah, exactly. It
and
was
then
supposed to
so they
be
they demonized
demonized. Yep.
the Hispanics, and then
Yeah, it was
and
trash.
since then now like uh, government institutions and whatnot they rely heavily on these companies still, so they speak out, they get reprimanded
The
or lose
fucking
funding,
lobbyists, man.
and yeah, so people know what's good, they know it's better off, it's cheaper, they maybe want to do it, but I think that's kind of where it stems to. So, or stems from rather.
Yo, while
Yeah,
we're kind of on
exactly.
this topic, Grateful, do you mind kind of elaborating on the tweet that I saw you post like right before Spaces started, bro? Because we're kind of talking about like corporate stuff, this, that, the third. We're talking about cannabis.
Yes.
I saw you talk about like corporate cannabis and how it's, doing more harm than good, kind of. I was just curious, like
Yeah.
your thought process on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons why I said that. I deleted that tweet because I was like maybe I might throw people off with what I was saying because
Oh,
I
my
feel like
bad,
it
bro. I
was
didn't mean to air you out.
no, it's all right. Air
Yo.
me out. It's cool, bro. I'm an accountable man. It's okay. It's all good. But no. So the reason I have a few reasons that I say that, but main reason being was because I moved to Colorado when I was 18 years old in 2013, the year that recreational cannabis began, and I kind of have seen what corporate cannabis does to cannabis culture and to the market and to everything as a whole. And me personally, the way that I have seen it go, it's just quality before corporate had its hand in everything. Quality was through the roof because all these people, it was small farmers, it was small batch, it was single source, it was everybody paying attention, and that's where all these dispensaries came up. It was genuinely these dispensaries had patience. They were had allotted X amount of plants, and they paid attention to these plants. And they, you could go to the dispensary and get some bomb, cause, and I don't mean some bullshit like some shit that looks good and you smoke it and it's not strong. I mean like you could get some high quality cannabis for years. It was like 2013 to like about 2015, and then as soon as like the real like corporate started getting real into shit, what do they want to do? They want to rush everything out. They don't care. They care about productivity, bro. At the end of the day, they want to have the numbers. They
They
want to
care
have
about the yield rather than the
yup
quality, is what you're saying. They just want to sell
yield.
shit. They don't care about what
Yes.
it
Oh,
does.
and they'll be like, oh, chop the plants early. Like for the longest time, people out here didn't even want to make hash because they were making more money on weight, flour weight, selling pounds as opposed to selling, concentrates and hash and various things. And so, and like again, bro, and I've said this. I don't mean to come from a place of like sounding like I'm a dick or anything, but it's just there's so many people who have the money, right? Like in this society, what does it take to really run shit and do shit is money. There's people who come to the table in the cannabis industry who have a lot of money and they don't have a lot of knowledge. They don't even really smoke weed. They hit the one hitter, at the end of the day, and they don't really know the difference between this strain, that strain, and they're just not a connoisseur. They have the money and the resources to do this shit, but they're not really about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was saying was that corporate cannabis, bro. At the end of the day, legalization kind of it made shit kind of not as good as it used to be. It's like yeah, access is greater, and regulation is. I love regulation. I don't want anybody getting any weird ass weed that's been because I when I was a kid, bro, I got weed that was sprayed with Windex and weird bullshit. I don't want that to happen to anyone. So there's pros and cons, bro. But in my opinion, it's just like, damn, dude. Once the corporate man gets his hand in the shit, and once the person who's he's the corporate head grower for so and so and blah blah, just shit just starts to look weird. You know what I mean? And not to throw shit back to Q, but bro, even Q felt like that. That's why he don't even do his thing with the company he was working with because it's like, he was like, bro, this shit is whack. Corporate cannabis is, it's okay, but again, you feel me?
But
Yeah,
I don't want to.
basically, yeah,
I don't want to
I've
over. I don't want to overstate my point.
I've had I have a couple friends who have either launched or started cannabis companies in various states, whether it was like 8 years ago or they're trying to do it now. More importantly, now it's like the criteria the couple hoops they have to go through to get their license is one, they have to have a minority on the either the board or have a equity within the company, and then they have to have a service member as well. And like they think that is like the hoops that people have to jump through to then get a license,
Yeah, that's
which
so
those are important.
corny.
I do think those are cool. Like those are totally cool, but
No,
like that does
oh, it's
people
100% important, but that's
like
corny. It's that they're making it out to be like they're meeting their own fucking
oh
quotas and bullshit, bro. That
oh
shit
yeah,
is
like
so corny to me.
the corporate business vampire like will jump through those hoops easily. I've seen it firsthand from people I know. Like, oh,
Totally.
those are the two things we have to do, and then we can like lobby to get this. Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Well, it's
that's
like,
done.
and I mean, not to mention the fact that I mean the whole affirmative action shit and everything. That's like, you know, uh, the principle of that shit is just corny because it's not genuine, right? It's like if you genuinely wanted to, if you genuinely weren't discriminating, you genuinely were hiring who you wanted to hire, you wouldn't have a fucking quota saying you got to have this many fucking black people and this many people from this. It's like, bro, that makes no fucking sense. You feel me? And Zoe feels me like, bro, that shit is like, it's cool. Like, if you really fuck with who you fuck with, you're not gonna make a discrepancy and put it in a damn, you know what I mean? But anyway,
So yo,
Zoe
to
said,
like kind of like summarize like what y'all just said, but like in my own mind, just to kind of like repeat it back to get confirmation I understood. It's almost kind of like what happened with like food and shit like that. Like these big corporations just want to mass produce it. They don't care that the quality is insanely low or that it's unhealthy or this, that, and the third. The only thing they
totally
see is
right.
dollar signs.
Right, bro. Isn't that so sick? Isn't that so weird? But also we can talk about how that's the reason like Drew hates all these like fake meats and all this stuff but the reason that those exist is because like you're saying, Willow, people are like animal agriculture and even the way that vegetables are produced, Monsanto produce and all these crazy, GMO kind of, massive operations go, they're all for max profit. They don't mind anything but profit. And so they're realizing that because of their methods, which, big ag is wasting a bunch of resources as far as water goes, as far as depleting the land goes, everything, they're realizing, yo, this is not sustainable anymore. So we're gonna have to either change our ways or synthesize things. They don't want to change their ways, so the sense of making everything fake. And it's just like, damn, bro, this is the point that we're at. That's why we need to get everybody learning how to grow their own plants.
Yeah, and as a member of Team Mids, I feel like I want the weed that I smoked in high school sometimes. I don't want to get so stoned. I
Yo,
I
team
still
mids.
I still, I want it to come from, whether it's organic, I would prefer that, but like, a wholesome place. And a silver lining to all that we're saying is I've had people I've known or people that, are second off who I know. And then I've had some homies that start these cannabis industries and whatnot in various states. And the only ones that have been successful and are successful to this day are cannabis enthusiasts who want to make like the best bud, the most premium bud, the right way, that are extremely knowledgeable. I've seen others that just collapse and fail because they have no idea the business, what they're doing. They can't sit behind a counter and talk with someone for an hour about, a single cannabinoid in this strain, like, and that shit will get exposed right away. So I guess that's a silver lining, but I don't know
I
how
Yeah.
can
y'all
totally
is it.
see that though. Like everything y'all are saying, I mean, like I'm new to it. Like I haven't really ever been like in the cannabis industry. I've smoked since I was 16, but like I've lived in states where it's been illegal my entire life. So like the only real taste of like being what I would say is like out there in the industry and partaking in that type of, like economy, I guess, was when I lived in San Diego for like 6 months because I was able to go to the dispensary. I was able to order my shit like DoorDash through Ease and just different services and shit out in Cali that I could just have them pull up. But like, never was I was never educated on this topic. I don't know how to grow my own weed. I don't understand cannabinoids and like terpenes and things like that. But that's also another reason why I love the crypto cannabis club so much. And what they've been doing on their spaces is like they take the first 20 minutes and they educate. They don't do anything but explain a certain topic about cannabis to us and make sure that we're all kind of hip so we can have a better understanding together. And I mean, shit, just the way you guys have been talking about this, it kind of inspires and motivates me to see how I can, play my hand going forward and keeping that authentic vibe going within the cannabis industry. Like I'm new to it, but like it don't mean I don't love it and I don't want to be a part of it and help impact it positively. So definitely conversations we need to have more.
Right. No, exactly, bro.
Big facts. Yeah, I love the conversation, man. Love it, dude. Like, yeah, I agree with everything you guys say, man. All the point of views, bro. I'm a little stoned, but bro, man, that was all facts, bro.
Yes, sir, for sure. Now, again, Zoe, we appreciate you tapping in, man, and I'm stoked to see you again, bro. See you shortly within the next couple weeks, homie.
Yo, same vibe, same time. Ain't nothing changed. You already know. I can't wait till you come to Florida, bro. We gonna take care of you. Trust me.
See, let's
Let's
go.
go. Let's
I'm
go.
already
Should we?
hungry. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to see what I'm about to eat because I know I'm about to eat a bunch of good food.
Let's fucking go. I'm stoked. I'm
Word.
stoked for just the 10 minutes I'll be in there, but Should we hop it right into trivia?
Yeah. So man, everybody who's still here, we want to do a little trivia game. This is gonna be super fun. Drew found, I don't know, Drew messaged me some random questions about this and that, and they seem cool. So we'll just pick them at random. Um, but cool. So anybody, if you want to participate in trivia, just request to speak. We'll bring you up here, and we'll do it similar to rock paper scissors, but it's just going to be one and done. If you answer incorrectly at any point, you are out. But if you answer correctly, you will continue to go. If nobody wins, I don't know, Drew. We could end up doing a rock paper scissors or something simpler to narrow it down. But we want to do a little trivia just to talk about food and things like that.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Braven, hop up here, bro.
If no one wins, I'll send everyone a patron. I'd have to.
There we go. Cool. See, that's cool.
Hey, yo, Braven, hop up here, bro. I want
Yeah,
to hear your
Braven,
question.
come
I
up.
want to hear his question then too. He was asking about the FMV YouTube and stuff.
Oh yeah. What's
Yep.
up, Braven?
Yeah, we try to keep the questions simple too. So, I mean, if you're not keen on speaking or you don't want to, all good. But definitely hop in if you're not with the kiddos or anything else.
What's up, Braven?
Hey, what's good, everyone? How you doing?
Good, brother. How about yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad. Just listening in while I can.
Nice. Yeah, you've been in here a while. That's good. I'm glad you got to listen to everything.
Yeah, that's some interesting stuff. Lots to think about.
Right? For sure. But cool. Yeah, Willow said you had something, some questions in lieu of the YouTube and everything in that regard.
Yeah, I'm just curious. How do you record a spaces and then have it being uploaded to YouTube? How do you do that? I'm sure it's simple, but I'm just curious.
Very, very simple, bro. If you hit up Google, just type in OBS. You'll be able to download OBS for free. I forget what it stands for, something broadcasting software or some shit like that. It's basically what, Twitch streamers use, YouTube streamers, people that, record videos on their computers. Alls I do, I have like my little scenes set up to where I can record my desktop audio at the same time that I like record the screen and all that good stuff. You can do all kind of different things, bro. You could have, a microphone, a camera, your screen, some external stuff. You can just go in there and learn how to use it really easily. YouTube is a great spot to go learn. But I hit start recording. I bring up the YouTube or the Twitter space on my computer. I leave the room and I go sit in like the living room or my bedroom or something. I talk to you guys here, and then when I'm done, I'll just go hit stop recording. I remux it up, which basically means exporting it, making it into a video file that I could just throw into Final Cut, put on the slides, the stuff that you guys see when you're watching it. If you do the different, FMV artwork pictures, the farmers market stuff, the amphitheater, et cetera, and then I just let it rip, bro. I just upload that right to YouTube.
So you don't even have to be the host. You can just literally record any spaces.
I can record anything and everything, bro. I could record, the presidential debate. I could record, the Lakers versus the Grizzlies. I could record the Twitter spaces. It's as long as I have OBS running and whatever's playing on my computer, I can go ahead and record that. Like that, when you see people do, like, just for example, I was just talking about sports, like a LeBron James highlight reel where someone else, uploads that video. All they're probably doing is screen recording and, using the audio grab off of YouTube or something and then just chopping that up and re-uploading the video. So like I could do the same thing with literally anything on the internet. If it's got video and audio on it, OBS makes it super easy. You can just straight up record the shit. So like if you've ever watched like videos of influencers talk about NFT projects on YouTube and stuff like that, what they're doing most of the time is they're using OBS. Sometimes they're playing like a recording off of a spaces, or they're playing back a video of this, that, and the third. A lot of times they've probably recorded that through OBS as well.
Cool. Well, I appreciate that tip. Thank you.
100%, bro. My DMs are always open. That goes for every single person here in the room. You guys ever want to hit me up, got questions, want to work, do whatever, I got you.
Awesome. Thank you, Willow. That was dope too, man. That's for anybody who is looking to record anything. But also Raven too. Oh well, I think like you were asking how to record a space without being the proprietor, essentially, like without being the owner. Or the
Yeah.
host, rather.
So I didn't know you could do that. So that's awesome.
Cool.
But if you're hosting the spaces, how does it work? Like,
Yeah,
are
so if you
you?
host, now they have this feature where you can choose to record it or not record it, and then it saves it within the tweet from when you first launch, and then people can go back. So the past few spaces we've recorded some of them. We didn't record the firesides, but all the officials like these we record them. So yeah, anyone can go back and listen to them on Twitter, and then obviously Willow helps put them on YouTube. So just obviously the more platforms we have, the better. I feel like if someone only uses Twitter, they can go on Twitter. If they only use YouTube, they can go on YouTube. So,
Bro, we could upload these damn things to like Spotify and Apple and have like a FMV podcast. Like we could do
oh,
anything.
totally, yeah, exactly. But no, I'm glad that you had the knowledge for that because that was dope, and I'm glad Raven got his question answered.
Absolutely, yo. Like I said, anytime y'all have a question, hit me up.
For sure, sweet. Well, cool. Anybody else who wants to get into the trivia? We got Nick Sun Devils, of course. We got Farmer A. Farmer Acob, not Farmer A, Farmer Acob rather. Damn, I said Farmer A as if I didn't know who I'm looking at. It's been a long couple hours. Here, let's get a Guapo Cushman as a speaker too.
Yo, shout out to Farmer A. I know he hasn't been around, but it's all love, man.
It's all love, exactly. Shout out to everybody. It's all cool. Okay, cool. We got Charlie. Poor Charlie's ready to play. Oh man, see now I'm getting excited. The room is getting ready to play. Oh,
And
the Nerf's ready to play too. Oh my gosh, let's go. The whole room. Let's get it.
if you want to restructure it, Grateful, to more players to where it
Okay,
works,
yeah. So
we can
let's
do
see.
that.
So Willow, are you gonna play too or no?
If I'm allowed to play, man, heck yeah. What
All
the heck?
right, let's go. Let's go. All right.
Absolutely.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 people, so that works perfect. Because
Sorry, Grateful, but anybody or for whoever wins, just DM me in case I forget to say at the end. DM me your Ethereum address, whatever it is, MetaMask, and then DM me your actual personal address. That way we can get a tote bag sent out as well.
sweet, cool. So yeah, we got 8 people. Fresh Market crew said that they're with their family, so that's awesome. No worries. So we got 8. That's awesome. So what we'll do is, I feel like we'll do it like this. We'll do the first round. Everybody gets one question. If you answer it right, you stay. If you answer it wrong, you're out. So the people that move on to the next round, and we'll just do it like that, and we'll just have rounds until the end, and then we'll have a winner. This is giving me like old Nickelodeon vibes, the old Nickelodeon talk show vibes and stuff like that.
Also, one detail: you have 7 seconds to answer. Because we know all your bitch asses are on Google, and we ain't gonna let that happen.
Yeah,
Good.
well, no, 7
I'm
is
so
almost a
good.
stretch. 7 is almost a stretch. You should be like 4 seconds to begin your answer. Because if obviously it takes time to answer if it's a longer question. But damn, bro, I can search up something if I have Google open right now. You said 7 seconds. I could probably pull something out my ass real quick.
Bro, I have a second phone with Siri on listening right now.
Look at Farmer Acob. He said, I have a second phone with Siri. I'm big cheating.
Might get wrecked, but it's all right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. All right. So let's see.
Nah.
And if you're up on your question, you're being asked it. If I see that thing go mute, disqualified.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay. I'll start off. Let's see. First question. Let's see. How do we denote who's gonna go first? I guess we'll just go in order of the way that I can see them on the screen.
Yeah, this is all you, Grateful.
Okay, cool. All right, here we are. This is FMV Trivia live with FMV Grateful. We're starting with Willow Kid for the first question.
Let's go. Let's get it.
All right. This is all these are pretty difficult, so it's not like anything is pretty, like anybody gets an easier question. All right. In making peanut butter, what percentage of peanuts is found in a standard jar of peanut butter? What percentage of peanuts?
What percentage of peanuts? I'm going to go 69.
Ooh, 69. That is incorrect, unfortunately. But
I thought it was a good guess, man. It's a good number. I don't know about y'all.
I was going to say over under.
was gonna say over under on that.
Exactly. But nah. So actually, this is pretty interesting. Every jar of peanuts must be at least 90% peanuts, which is pretty cool.
Sheesh, bro,
And
that's
that's
crazy.
right. Whether that's chunky or not, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so that's why if you look at like a chunky like peanut butter kind of container before it's been sitting on the shelf, you'll see it has a good layer of peanut oil and actual solid peanuts that are still sitting there, and then it's mostly 90% peanuts. That's pretty cool.
Can you imagine
Anyway,
peanut butter that's 10% other than peanuts?
oh god, that right, exactly.
So I'm DQ'd, right?
Unfortunately, it seems like it.
Yeah,
We're gonna see
it's
how this
all
goes.
good.
We're gonna see. We're gonna
It's
see
all
if
good.
we're gonna see if people can answer these questions. Some of these are a little like, I don't know. Some of them seem easier, but I don't know. Okay, we'll see. All right, Willow, we appreciate
Learn
you.
shit
All
though.
right,
I like it. You're stretching our brains, man.
right. 90% peanuts in every container of peanut butter. All right, let's see. Next, we got Braven. All right, Braven. The question is, what are the two most popular spices in the world?
Cumin
get-
and paprika.
Cumin and paprika. That was it, dude. So that's a very good question. I mean, very, very question. A very good response to the question. But unfortunately, it is incorrect
Or
according
is it
to
salt and pepper?
my sources here. Well, no. So we got black pepper and mustard, or mustard seed would have been an acceptable answer. But yeah,
Isn't pepper controversial as a spice? Don't some chefs consider it a seasoning rather than a spice?
Personally,
Mm.
I consider pepper a seasoning. Yeah, I don't consider it spice.
Ooh, okay, Drew. All right, Drew. So what do we say? What do we say?
Damn, cumin and paprika were a fire fucking answer though. Right off
We
the
need
top.
some multiple choice. I think you're gonna go like 0 for 20 participants here.
Wait, am I
Right? I
saving
know.
Braven right
We
now? I
might have to have a
recant my
round two or
address to
something.
that question.
What did you say, Hiko? What did Hiko say?
He recants.
Oh, I was like, am I saving Braven right now? I think I recant my statement.
I was gonna say right when Grateful asked that question, I'm like, at least get one of the two right, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And I think cumin and paprika was a solid answer. I think mustard seed is tough,
Yeah.
but it is certainly used all over the west, or not the west, the east.
Well, cumin and paprika are, I feel like that's like very, that was honestly like to make a guess without looking at any type of stats, that's a very solid guess because I feel like cumin is consumed in, besides America, like I mean, what is like cumin's in like chili and things here, like American like East Coast style red chili and stuff, like beef and bean chili and stuff, but other than that, like I feel like America is one of the only places that doesn't use chili, or I mean, that doesn't use cumin and paprika. Every other kind of continent and countries within those places use both of those. Good guess,
No.
very good guess. I don't know,
Great guess.
Drew, where
I
did
was
you
gonna
source
say
these answers from?
they're all over the place, man. A lot from my brain and a lot from the old Google sphere. However, stay on if you're out already. Stay on because if this goes through and we don't have a winner, we'll run it back because we got plenty of questions.
Yeah, exactly. This is more just for fun and entertainment, and also informative entertainment, essentially. So I want to skip this question. We're gonna ask this question for everyone because it's in my opinion, it's way easier compared to the last two. But so, anybody can unmute and chime in. Sorry, my dog's tripping. She just got the cone today. She's sad. With ear infection. But anyway,
Prayers up, baby. Prayers up for that good girl.
she's sweet. She's sweet. So what? So as far as hummus goes, what is the main ingredient in hummus?
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
Oh,
Right. Very, very easy. See, that's what I'm saying. Everybody knew that one.
garbanzo
Very easy.
bean.
Right? Garbanzo beans, chickpeas, tomato. But yes, correct. Awesome. Cool.
Here's a bonus for everyone. Can you make hummus with pre-cooked canned chickpeas? Can you make hummus?
You can't make good hummus.
Negative
Nope.
Ghost Rider.
Nick says no.
No is correct. No is
Awesome.
correct.
Got to be raw chickpeas.
You got to soak them for a day, and then they got to be soaked raw, and then you make the mix.
But see, okay. And aquafaba, also a pretty cool thing. If you know, you know. All right. Who's next? We got El Guapo Cushman. El Guapo Cushman. Okay. Drew, I don't know if Drew made this question or not, but this is kind of a kitchen question. Has to do with chefing up and everything. But what helps put out a grease fire? If you got a grease fire going on.
I was just gonna say, like choke it out, but that's
With
not really
what?
adding anything.
How are you gonna choke it out? If you got a grease fire going, what are you gonna pour on top of it? El Guapo Cushman, this is your question.
I mean, really, to be honest, I'm just gonna put a towel on it so it goes out. But I mean, that's just like a pan fire. You know what I mean? I don't really have an answer for.
I'm talking about a grease fire. Oh, he said I don't have an answer. I don't know. Come on, what are you gonna pour on?
Someone say it.
Yeah, I heard him say baking soda. I don't want to take it though like that.
No, here, I'll switch the question up.
Halfway close, but go ahead, Drew.
I'll switch the question up. What is the last thing you put on a grease fire?
Water.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's what you don't want to put on there for sure. That's when you bullshit up.
Nick, this not Nick's answering it like it's his question. Nick, this is El Guapo Cushman's question. I'm dying.
My bad, dude.
No, you're good. You're good.
Everyone's too high.
I know. That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, bro.
Well, the last one is like a community. Well, my bad.
Yeah,
no, you're good. You're good.
You did be solid though. I'm kidding.
No, you're right. I didn't make a good stipulation between the two because, like you said, the last one I said anyone could answer. My fault.
Hey, we got plenty of questions. So
yeah,
we'll
exactly.
ask El Guapo a new one.
Yeah, it's all good, Nick. That was a good answer. He said baking soda at first. Drew, what do you rate that answer?
I've never used it or heard of it.
Me neither.
The answer is salt, in my opinion.
Okay, sweet.
Honestly, I didn't know that either. That's actually really good to know.
Baking soda works, Acob?
Yeah, we threw flour. That's whatever.
We threw baking soda on. We did a pig roast at the restaurant, and the plug sealed up, so we had a huge grease fire in a fucking pig roast, and just threw mass amounts of baking soda. So yeah, it works.
Huh. Well, there you go, straight from the source.
Acob, push a T in the building, just throwing baking soda out everywhere.
Okay,
baking soda. I got baking soda.
I learned that. I didn't realize baking soda. I had salt as the answer, but baking soda works.
All right. Well, shit. Let's get okay. So we got El Guapo Cushman. This is your particular question. Let's see. Where and let's see. I'll say more specifically. In what country were French fries invented?
I mean, I'm just gonna go on a limb and say America. We'll see though.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. The correct answer is Belgium.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
According to my sources. So we got Belgium. All right. Let's see. Who's next? We got Nick. All right, Sun Devils. Now we got your question here.
All right, let's go.
All right. Which is the most expensive spice in the world by weight?
Vanilla bean.
Ooh, that's a good answer. That's a super good answer, actually. Unfortunately, it is incorrect. No, unfortunately, it's incorrect. The answer is saffron. If you guys know, like saffron.
Yeah, you said
rice
by weight. Saffron don't weigh nothing.
But it's the most expensive by weight because it's very expensive, and that's the whole thing. It doesn't weigh anything, so it's expensive by.
I got you. Okay.
You feel me? Yeah. The word. See, damn, Drew. These questions might be too hard, bro. All right, Token Zo.
What is saffron?
Saffron is like it's like a yellowish kind of looking thing. I've only had it in Mediterranean.
So it's not necessarily the pollen, but it's like the inside of a flower. If you think of a sunflower, like that inside piece, yeah.
Yeah, the
there
stain.
You go, Acob.
Yeah, I was asking just for knowledge bombs. I was aware.
Yeah, the flower.
Thanks, Acob. You knew that I had no idea, bro. I appreciate it.
Acob.
I did. You guys ever had saffron rice? Come on.
Acob, let me be real with you, straight up. You know that you drop the knowledge bombs around here. Come on
Bro, I'm just trying to give some thunder elsewhere, you know?
I love it. I love it.
Cool. Let's see. We got Token Zoe. So the answer to this question actually surprised me. I had no idea. But Token Zoe, where was the cheeseburger invented? I'll give you a bit of a hint. It's a U.S. state.
Yeah, that Google's going slow, bro.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Fuck. No, that's chicken. Damn it. God damn it.
What'd you say, Kentucky?
I say Kentucky.
So
I was
apparently the answer is Colorado, which is super, super crazy. I did not know that. Cheeseburger, Colorado.
The cheeseburger. The cheeseburger.
Right, not the hamburger, but the cheeseburger. Okay, interesting.
There's easier questions in there, man.
I don't know. I mean, there's a couple. This other one's talking about. Okay, this one's like random, but
Yeah, I
Nerf.
have an idea in case we don't have enough winners. Maybe we could do 2 rounds, right? And we could keep tally if people have 1 or 2 wins, and then the people who have 1 win can go against each other.
Yeah, well, initially that's what we were supposed to do. We were gonna do 1 round, and then anybody that lasted, we would go to the next round. But no one's
Right.
correctly.
Everyone knows I failed tonight, huh?
Yo,
Drew's got the shit too.
Dude, I knew the
last
two. I knew the last 2. What's gonna happen? You're gonna hit me with one of those zingers, man.
Oh God, damn it!
If no one lasts, we got something cool. So don't y'all worry. I'd be almost rooting for no one to get the right answer.
Drew's like, I want to do some cool shit. Give everybody some stuff. But let's see. Okay. We got Nerfed. Nerfed, are you available? I know the kitchen's busy, but if you're available, let us know.
Hello.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I just ran outside the back. How are we doing?
Doing well, bro. Doing well.
Is my fucking microphone going crazy today?
Not quite as bad. There's no pans clashing, you know. I hear some.
Yeah, no, I'm outside today. Yeah.
Nerf, let's go.
What's up, dog?
All right, cool. I'm gonna ask you your question super quick. Let's see. All right. Which city in Germany gives its name to one of the USA's favorite foods?
Well, I want to say that Frankfurt, but is that in fucking Germany?
Frankfurt?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Lock it in.
Very good answer. Very good answer. Although incorrect.
But wrong.
Yeah.
Hamburg? No.
Yes, Hamburg. Exactly.
It is Hamburg. What the fuck? I thought that was too obvious. No.
Yes, no. Hamburg is correct.
Savage. Awesome. Gonna get half a point? Fucking savage.
There you go. I did it right after the burger question too, but
yeah, I know. That's why I thought, no, it can't be that. It's too fucking obvious. It fucking was.
Sneaky son of a bitch.
Yeah, right. Fucking grateful.
All right.
Frankfurt's a great fucking guess, man.
That was a really good. That honestly, I thought you were gonna either
Dude,
guess.
Frankfurt's is so fucking good.
Definitely.
I fucking like them, man.
All right. Drum roll, please. We got poor Charlie Crypto. We're gonna give him a question. Let's see if he can be the one to answer it correct.
Oh shit.
He said, "Oh shit." All right, here we go. All right. Damn. All right. What year did Butterball turkeys begin to be used for Thanksgiving dinners?
That's up, man. Must have been 1969, right?
Let's go.
Damn
That's
it.
my guy.
Shit, I was gonna say what yeah, I guess what year.
So apparently it says 1950s with apostrophe S, so it could have been any year in the 50 you would have given would have been correct, but 1950s. Apparently. Damn. All right. All right, last one. Farmer Jacob.
All right.
Farmer Jacob. Let's see here. Let's see.
Potatoes.
No. Let's see here. All right. What name is given to the type of animal common amongst farm animals that have 4 stomachs?
Oh man. Shit. I have chickens, man.
Oh
Crazy
yeah.
chickens.
Oh, what is that? It ends in of war.
Uh,
I have no idea, dude.
the answer is ruminants or ruminants. Ruminants.
It's ruminantoid of
Oh,
ores.
okay.
Ruminants of ores.
Oh man. All right. So Drew, what do we do now? We've asked all of our trivia questions. We have all the knowledge spread, but we have no winners. What do we do?
So everyone who took a question, you can be gifted an NFT FMV patron just for participating, or you can go double or nothing if you want to continue with the trivia. And you can, if you get the answer right and you win, you can get a patron as well as merch, swag bag, everything.
Ooh, okay.
You a
all
real
right.
one, Drew. My goodness gracious.
Yo, for
That's
real,
swag.
man. Tripping.
All right.
What do we do?
You got more questions, Drew? Are you going to host the next round of questions?
Oh, we got to have more on there. There's like 25 questions, you know?
Maybe the screenshot I had that you sent me was like, I feel like one of the questions is like, which ingredients are used for ants on a log? Like that's like so easy, bro. I was like, I'm not gonna ask that.
Hey, man, that could be an easy W.
No, yeah,
Yo,
but
at
would it
this
be
rate,
fair
we
to
need
ask
that.
At
We
this
need
rate,
easy
dog?
right now.
I don't know. There's
Yo,
there's
I'm finding out tonight that our community's passionate, but we're not too fucking smart.
Yo, apparently, well, this is like super obscure. Like
I'm
not like
So,
cooking.
I mean, if you're not trying to run it back, I guess then step down as speaker. No disrespect, but if you want to run it back, stay up. Just so we know.
Yeah.
If everyone wants to run it back and not get a patron,
I'm not gonna fare well in this round too, man. Yo.
Willow's like,
Yeah, I know I'm not gonna get it right, but I'm gonna stick around.
Cool. We'll see. All right, Drew.
I will. Yeah, run the rest of the questions we got in there, and then I'll just go off the top.
All right, cool. All right, let's get it. So let's see. We'll start again at the top with Willow going double or nothing. All right. What band named after a foodstuff has sold the most records?
A band named after food stuff?
Right, a foodstuff. Foodstuff is a term. I think it's pretty sure that's like an FDA term, meaning like any like edible type of food or thing, you know.
Bruh. I have no idea. Yo.
Come on,
I'm gonna go with what Farmer Jacob said. Potatoes.
Meatloaf.
Damn. Oh, okay. So Nick, so it's funny. Nick said meatloaf. The correct answer is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh,
but followed by meatloaf.
Does the Black Eyed Peas count?
That would be, I don't know, but apparently Red Hot Chili Peppers sold the most records, closely followed by meatloaf.
In here.
Oh gosh, Willow doing the Fergie thing. Okay, never heard that one before.
I can do it all, Grateful.
Oh man, all right.
Just not answer trivia questions correctly.
Right, goodness. All right. Braven, you going double or nothing?
Yeah, after that last question, I'm switching to listening.
Yeah, Braven said I'm switching to listen. Okay, all right. All right, so Gabo Cushman, are you ready to go double or nothing?
Yeah, let's get it. See what happens.
All right, let's get it. Let's get it. All right. What item of food holds the world record for being the most stolen food item in the world?
Wow. Most stolen food item? I'm gonna go with. Fuck, I'm gonna say an apple.
Damn, an apple. That is actually incorrect. The correct answer is cheese.
Wait,
Motherfucker is stealing cheese out here, bro. What?
They stealing
They're
cheese.
stealing trucks of cheese.
Man, hop into the Whole Foods and just stick the block of cheese in your pants and walk out. Anyway,
I wonder
all
if it's
right.
cheddar. You know what I mean? Everyone's stealing people's cheddar. Yeah.
Ooh, stealing cheddar extra sharp. Yo, Nick. We got Nick on the next question. Sun Devils, of course.
Yeah, I'm doing double or nothing.
All right. So let's see here. What was the first breed of animal known to have been domesticated as a source of food?
Ooh. I'm going to go with horse.
Whoa, close, but no cigar there. The actual correct answer is sheep.
Ooh.
Sheep. Interesting. Very cool. All right, Token Zoe, you ready? All right. So, which country is the world's biggest producer of wheat?
America.
Ooh, he says America. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. The correct answer is China.
Yo, what's good, FMV? So literally right after that question was asked, the space got rugged. It's funny because when we hopped back on, we were all saying it was probably China that was listening because that last question, bro answered America, and the answer was really China. So either way, hope you guys enjoyed the spaces. Get excited about every single thing you heard. We got the Metaverse Buildout. We got 3D avatars. We got the Wildom Farms trip. We got FMV Street Team. There's just a ton of stuff that's coming down the pipeline. Weather's starting to get nicer. People are getting out, using their gardens, doing their thing. There's so much stuff to be excited for. So thanks for tuning in, family. As always, it's all love from us over here at the FMV. Stay tuned next week. Join us live Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. right there on Twitter Spaces is where you can find us. Hope everyone has an incredibly blessed day. And let's turn up, baby. Peace.